What is up, fellow Bulls fans? Welcome to the Bulls on the Run podcast, coming at you with a new video. And the Bulls allowed the Timberwolves to score 150 points against them. They were without Karl-Anthony Towns. They were without Rudy Gobert. And they allowed this team to drop 150 points on them, losing by 24 to this team. The Timberwolves are not even a playoff team. They are a play-in team at the bottom of the play-in runnings, and they allowed them to drop 150 points on them. This game put them exactly at 500. They have a better record than the Chicago Bulls, and they allowed them to drop 150 points. It is really hard being a Bulls fan right now. It's really hard seeing this team that we put multiple things into. We put so much into this team. We put so much money and so much energy and so much pride into the Chicago Bulls team, and they don't play like it. Billy Donovan, it's time for him to get on the hot seat. I've been talking about the players. I've been talking about how Zach LaVine's IQ, even though it's still bad, I've been putting him on the hot seat. But it's time to put Billy Donovan on the hot seat, because how in the hell do you not play Andre Drummond in a game where we need rebounding, where we need a player to come in and be an opposing any type of an opposing threat on the team? We got bullied. If you looked at the Knicks game, you saw how bad we got our rebound. You saw how bad the energy was up for the Knicks when they played against us in the paint. Now, if you see that and you take into account this game, why wouldn't you play Andre Drummond? Why is Derrick Jones Jr., who's 6'6", who's listed as 6'6", to play center, play small ball center? I don't understand with this team, because this team as a whole plays with no heart. They play with no energy. The way this team looks, it looks like they don't even want to play for Billy Donovan at this moment. We allow a team to drop 150 points. We allowed Russell to drop 7 threes, and literally allowed Anthony Edwards to drop a near 40-point triple-double on us. Rivers had it going from the corner three. We had some dude named Knight. I never even heard of Knight before. He came in off the bench and pitched in 16 points, driving to the paint and scoring on us. We allowed players that I've never even heard of to come in and just dominate. Just literally just dominate. Naz Reid scored the first 10 points of the game, and nobody did anything to stop him. Nobody did anything to stop Edwards. Edwards just looked like he was getting anything he wanted in that paint. Excuse me. I don't understand what to say about this team, because we are seeing a very similar team to how we saw during the Fred Hoiberg and Jim Boylan days. It's a very similar style of play. But the thing is, we have so much talent on this team that you would expect this team to be much better, that they would have so much heart. They would be able to come out and actually perform according to the amount of value and amount of talent on this team. But we're not even seeing that. Zach LaVine is not a leader. We pay him $215 million to chuck up contested threes and not get his teammates involved. We paid him $215 to not be a leader. He's not a leader. This team was built around him. But in my book, he is a second best player on the team at best. This team needs to Of course, it's not going to happen this year because they're betting on continuity. They're betting on the roster that we currently have constructed. It's not going to happen this year, but this team has to make some type of minor trade at the trade deadline to allow us to get some type of spark, to make some type of change in the locker room happen, because this team, as currently constructed, plays with no heart, plays with no energy, plays like they don't even represent the red and black, and that they don't even want to play for Billy Donovan. It's time for this front office to come out of hiding and show what they did these last 2 years and address the media so that these fans cannot be worried about this team the way it's currently constructed. It's time for a change in the Chicago Bulls roster. It's time for a coaching change. It's time for this team to have a different energy when we go into games, because we know that Billy Donovan is going to be the coach for at least 2 to 3 more years due to the extension that he signed this offseason. We know that Zach LaVine, we have to put up with his foolery for the next 4 years. So he's not going anywhere unless there's a trade happening that we don't know about. So it's time for a change. It's time for a change. From the coaching staff to the players, all around, it's time for a change. That's all I got to say. See red, go Bulls. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.